They say you got a tough matchup today. I say you got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama's out there with Green. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the point. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, guys, MP's got the matchup with Mikal Bridges tonight. A tough one. This is the first time these two are meeting this season.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, or maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
Horton Tucker, and he starts out with a miss in this one. Mitchell with it. The pass to Vassell. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Pass to Dinwiddie. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Passes it to Claxton. 5 on the clock. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. And the first shot of the night for him. No good. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. To the left side wing. To the paint. Rebound, Brooklyn. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And here is Mitchell. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Green, no good on that one. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Sohan. Green with a screen on Thomas. The drive by Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Thomas outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Wembanyama, a screen on Thomas. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dinwiddie against Vassell. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Claxton, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Finney-Smith. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Here's Sohan. Scoreless thus far. Right side, Green. Here's Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Thomas. 11 feet away. Green with the rebound.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Vassell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Horton Tucker. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Sohan. Now Mitchell. Wembanyama, a screen. Down low. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Horton Tucker with it. Still yet to score. Claxton finds Thomas. And no good. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama sets a screen for Mitchell. He takes it in. Count that one. Mitchell's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Thomas surveying the D. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Vassell. Back to Mitchell. Green with a screen on Thomas. Lobbed up there for Green.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Nets trail by 6. Here's Horton Tucker. No scoring in this one. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Wembanyama. Last game we saw him score 32. Mitchell against Thomas. Pocket 6. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Thomas. Over the last month, getting it done. He's putting up about 21 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the 3.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
On the wing, Mitchell. Claxton covering. Passes it to Sohan. Here's Vassell. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And the Spurs with possession following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Green dishes to Johnson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Green. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first one falls. Jones checked in for the Spurs. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Horton Tucker. And Mitchell drops them both. Nets trail by 6. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Bridges. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
So for Brooklyn now, the forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, home in the paint. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Mavericks was terrific. He scored 54 points, and that was his highest output of the season. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Horton-Tucker after the made shot from Mitchell, and he's good on the three-ball thing. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Nets trail by 14. Now Horton-Tucker. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The pass to Bridges. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Sohan. He has yet to score. And the shot is good from Johnson. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
San Antonio leading by 16. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Timeout called, the Nets. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Green, he's checked in for James Wiseman. And a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Nets trail by 18. Horton-Tucker with it. Out to Bridges. Offline with his three.
MP is just exploiting this matchup. You've got to appreciate the confidence he's playing with.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Dishes it to Bridges. The 17-footer. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Green with a screen on Bridges. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Nets trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Up top, Horton Tucker. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Number one, the Spurs. The fourth spot held by the Nets.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. He's off on the second. And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Here's Sohan. Still scoreless. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now, Horton Tucker. Dinwiddie finds Horton Tucker. Rebound, San Antonio. Mitchell's got his fifth rebound in this one.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Green. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Horton Tucker. Inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Last time out, he had 13 points. Spins. Steps back and fires. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Horton Tucker. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Johnson outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Dinwiddie against Vassell. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got 6.
And now Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green with a screen on Johnson. Here's Mitchell. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Horton Tucker finds Johnson. Back to Horton Tucker. Money from the wing. He's got 7.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
The feed to Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Horton Tucker, the pass to Claxton. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Here's Sohan, defended by Horton Tucker. Takes the 3. And it's Sohan missing. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Johnson with a screen on Vassell. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 7. On the wing, Johnson. The 3. You can't get that one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Now here's Johnson. Passes to Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
Hey, what's up, Rocky? How you doing, buddy? Just in here whooping the Nets.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
Every one of these guys can put on a clinic shooting the ball. In this year's three-point contest, I predict a plethora of perfect racks. Ooh.
Nice alliteration there, Dr. O'Neill. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, like, do that as a side hustle.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Wembanyama's out there with Mitchell. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Green, and it's Zohan in at the one. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Horton Tucker. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Zohan. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who could help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Here's Horton Tucker, following the bucket by the Spurs. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Finney-Smith. Here's Wembanyama. Finney-Smith defending. It's Vassell on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And that one falls for Vassell. Vassell hits them both. Here's Horton Tucker. He has 7. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 29 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. The Spurs have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Will it go? The rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
To the middle. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Stolen by Thomas. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Mitchell. Here's Wembanyama. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Sohan, defended by Horton Tucker. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Green. 34 points for Champ.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's a screen. Here's Horton Tucker. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 10. That 3 off the mark. Dinwiddie against Vassell. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And he gets it to go. Claxton's got his second basket. And here are the Spurs. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Vassell kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. There's the dish to Green. Back to Mitchell. It's Vassell on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Horton Tucker. He has 7. Outside for Thomas. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 5.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Vassell against Dinwiddie. Vassell, the pass to Green. Over Claxton. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Thomas, covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. Thomas, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Vassell, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. He's got 13.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Finney-Smith passes to Thomas. Horton Tucker with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Vassell. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Thomas finds Claxton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Thomas outside, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. San Antonio's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Back to Horton Tucker. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. For San Antonio, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Jones drives in. Good on the bucket. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Thomas gets a wide open look. And they recover it. Here's Horton Tucker. Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Mitchell is doubled. And Talen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Mitchell. He's got 36. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. Far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The first free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Second free throw, no good. The Nets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Horton Tucker. He dishes it to Thomas. Shoots from the line, and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And yes, it's good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now here's Jones, defended by Horton Tucker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Spurs, Finney-Smith finds Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Picked by Finney-Smith for the 3. Rebound San Antonio.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy...
Man, this is a bloodbath. Holy cow.
Here's Horton Tucker, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. The pass to Dinwiddie. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Branham. Jones from outside. The rebound by Johnson. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Mitchell against Johnson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding.
Spurs making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Simmons. Johnson against Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Talen Horton-Tucker. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith.
Appreciate you, Rock, man. We're closing in on that mark we need. Still about, I don't know, 800 hours off, so
Johnson outside.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Back to Jones. 14 feet away. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Horton-Tucker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. He kicks to Johnson. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Nets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Nets have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Horton Tucker, the pass to Claxton. Passes to Johnson. The shot missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Wiseman sets a screen for Jones. Mitchell kicks to Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. So it's Brooklyn now. Dinwiddie with it. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Driving in, and the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Branham, the pass to Johnson. From downtown, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn. Outside, Jones fires the 3, sinks the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
It's the Nets now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the pass to Horton Tucker. Clock is at 3. Claxton. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Dinwiddie against Wesley. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Picked by Finney-Smith. Shot to stop the run. There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Mitchell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jones the pass to Wesley. Mitchell outside. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Now Horton Tucker. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Jones. Defended by Horton Tucker. Johnson outside for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Dinwiddie against Wesley. To the inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Dinwiddie. And that's 11 points for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Jones. Defended by Horton Tucker. Cracks in the tray. 45 points for Champ.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The 11-footer. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Now here's Jones. Guarded closely. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result
$50.
put in.
I don't know.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Champ.
Well, unselfish basketball, his ability to create for others has been the story.
I don't play quick play, buddy. Otherwise, I would.
And two of them have fallen. Finney Smith passes to Horton Tucker. For three, Bridges. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs making a switch here. Hamu Kelishvili is checked in. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Horton Tucker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Taylor Horton Tucker.
And that one falls for Horton Tucker. Both free throws good from Horton Tucker. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Wesley. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
All right, 51 points, man. We shot like 80% from the field. And that is victory number 23 in a row.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Man, that was probably the best, like, most dominating team performance I think we ever had. Yeah, we were up by like 40 at one point. I actually was hitting outside shots. I was amazed.
More. Keep taking that strong. Let's go! All day, baby. Let's go! Yes! Easy work. You're like money in the bank. I got your help side. Need some help?
Shaking, MP.
We're not losing to these guys.